How's it going, everyone? Nyzam45 here with some more Star Trek Online.
I only recently learned of the station here. It's very old and very well concealed, even from Vorta and Jem'Hadar. From what I can tell, the Founders studied alien life here, including the Hur'q. We may be able to recover useful tactical data on them from the station's computers.
Were you expecting those Dominion ships out here?
No, and that concerns me. This is supposed to be an abandoned facility. Take us into comms range and open a hailing frequency. Let me do the talking. I should be able to make any Vorta or Jem'Hadar fall into line if things get difficult.
Right.
So far, so good. They're not targeting us.
Right. Well, we're out of their range, Odo. That would be why. We're going to get into range. I'm winking, but it doesn't work on video.
Entering the Dominion systems without authorization has become a bad habit of yours, one I have grown weary of. You've shown a singular talent for annihilating the Hur'q. I suggest you return to that before my patience with your insolence expires.
You again?
There's no need for this posturing, Founder. We're here on official business under my authority.
Odo, it seems to be a day for defiance and bad habits. You do not have the authority to grant access to this system. It is restricted to all but those of the highest level, a level you do not possess. Now then, I suggest you leave immediately. Fire to disable. Odo must not be harmed.
Oh, okay. I'll kill you all. That's not a problem. Just one moment.
Dominion forces. This is Counselor Garrick aboard the Tane. Cease hostilities. Consider that your first.
I will not
and
cease
only
hostilities!
warning. We must protect the Founder. All ships, disengage.
I will never cease! Okay, I surrender.
You certainly know how to make my days more interesting.
Thank you.
An ancient Dominion research facility, guarded by the leader of the Founders? A cloaked fleet pales in comparison, but it's the best I can add to the mix.
Good to see you too, Garrick.
I wouldn't have missed it for the world. The fact that the Founder was willing to fire on one of her own speaks volumes on this station's worth. I look forward to discovering its secrets.
Since when does the Founder stand guard duty, Odo?
She doesn't. Let's find out what she's hiding.
We don't have a lot of time. We may have held off the Founder for now, but she'll be back, and she'll bring friends. Let's get down there and find what we came here for, before every Jem'Hadar in the Quadrant shows up.
I couldn't agree more, Captain. Why don't you and the Ambassador join the away team while I remain on guard with my fleet?
Aw, you're not coming?
On any other day, I'd be the first to beam down. However, after the Karema incident, I believe both the Captain and the Ambassador need to discover the truth of this station together. Call it a trust-building exercise.
Okay. Why am I going backwards? Okay.
Captain Kira makes a good point. Let's get this over with before it gets even more complicated than it already is.
Okay.
Looks like the station's running on auxiliary power. We've got life support, basic lighting, not much else. If we're gonna get anything useful out of this relic, we'll need to get the main power back online.
Okie dokie. I'm good at powering
Stay
things on.
vigilant. We have no idea what to expect here.
I'm pretty sure we can take it, Dukan. I'm pretty sure we can. Just saying. This looks familiar. Well, then again, I guess all the Dominion places look familiar.
Well done. Main power is back online. We'll be able to access other systems, including the data core. Let's find an access console and see what's in there. Hopefully the data files aren't corrupted beyond repair.
This is the same area. Yeah, okay. So this kind of looks like the same area that was in Temporal Ambassador. boy, it's been a long time since I played that mission. I haven't said a whole lot during this mission so far, just because a lot of people kind of been talking over me, if you get my drift over there. Anyway. Is there something in here? Kind of looks like offices. Like desk jobs. Interesting.
This terminal is in poor shape. None of the files are accessible. Considering their age, I'm not terribly surprised. The Founders wouldn't keep a place like this hidden to protect dust and broken files. Let's check all the data terminals and consoles in the area. That one over there looks reasonably intact.
I mean, I don't know, Odo. The female changeling, she could be a pack rat. I can see that. I can totally see that.
Research report 4121.63, Dominion Reckoning. My fellow Founders, the Mesan research station is fully operational. As we continue to add worlds to our sphere of influence, our studies of xenobiology become more important. We must know all we can of both friend and foe. We need every advantage we can find if we are to achieve true dominion. Our premier project is underway. You'll recall the recently discovered race of tree dwellers, hunted as we once were. Genetic engineering of these solids has produced considerable results. Their intelligence has increased by a factor of 3 so far. We predict this species will be the first of many loyal servitors and vassals.
Does that mean they could count to 3?
She's talking about the Vorta. The date she gave was nearly 2,000 years ago, not long after the Dominion was founded. This facility's older than we thought. Much older.
Wow. So that means... Dang, she's 2,000 years old. She doesn't look a day over 60.
Research report 4653.15, Dominion Reckoning. Our scouts have discovered an interesting species of solids at the edge of the Dominion. They are a species of sentient insectoids that live primarily underground. We may not have detected them were it not for a thorough geological scan. Initial studies have revealed that these solids are based on germanium. I've attached bioscan data we collected on them for your review. I've dispatched a research unit to study these burrows further. They may be just what we need for the military initiative.
Burrowing sentient insectoids. Germanium-based. She must be talking about the Hur'q. Judging by the date, the Founders made first contact with the Hur'q nearly 2,000 years ago.
So, that would mean then that they were... So wait, the Dominion was trying to do something to the Hur'q? And they apparently met them at the same time as the Vorta. Huh.
Research report, Dominion date 7021.27. More data has arrived on the cadre species 484 designation, burrows. Their world's unusual orbital path has taken it out of the habitable zone. As a result, the burrows have retreated underground and entered a state of hibernation. While dormant, a smaller servitor race tends to the burrows. They also maintain their shared habitat and technology. I've instructed the field team to take advantage of their dormancy period, and they are now conducting aggressive studies of these intriguing solids. My team initiated first contact protocols with the borrowers prior to their mass dormancy. They found them to be friendly and intelligent, if not willful. We've identified a common element in their food supply. Manipulation of this element may prove useful in subjugating them.
Unbelievable. It sounds like the Founders made first contact with the Hur'q in order to find a way to conquer them. It's like Hur'q says, the bigger the smile, the sharper the knife.
Jeez, so their entire... so they were trying to con them. So they could dominate
Research
them.
report 7903.01, Dominion Reckoning. Cadre species 468, designation Jem'Hadar, is a massive success. They will be the strong arm of our Dominion, guided by our cunning, brilliant Vorta. The toil of these vassals will allow us to spend more time in the link with those we hold most dear.
The birth of the Jem'Hadar, as seen through a Founder's eyes. Interesting. No mention of the Hur'q, however. Their designation number was lower than ours. They were our predecessors. Perhaps something went wrong? Something that led the Founders to reject and abandon them for a different species. Us.
Well, considering that the Hur'q are crazy, maybe that would be the reason, Dukan.
Research report Dominion date 8183.67. The burrowers have emerged once again, and in a hostile state. They have taken to the stars, moving from sector to sector, attacking anyone that crosses their path. Their goal is not one of conquest, but of consumption. They leave nothing but dead worlds in their wake. Though we do not understand their newfound savagery, we have found a use for it. When the burrowers set their sights on a world, we offer the inhabitants a choice. Those that submit to our Dominion rule are defended by the Jem'Hadar. Those that don't serve as an object lesson to others.
So, the Founders have been using the Hur'q to manipulate others for some time now. Bend the knee to the Dominion, or we'll stand back and let them ravage your world. Only now something's different. Something's changed. They can't keep the Hur'q in line with the Jem'Hadar anymore. And we're all paying the price.
You know, now that I think about it, how did the Founders get to the Hur'q homeworld in the first place? Because all the ships they have are Jem'Hadar ships. So that would mean that they were spacefaring before the Jem'Hadar ever came into existence. That would also mean that's how they found the Vorta. I wonder what a changeling starship looks like. Because that... Oh, there's another one over here. Because that would mean... I wonder, like, would they be the ship themselves? Is that even possible?
Research report 8532.38. Our scouts have returned from a wormhole expedition. The solid races on the other side are primitive and unremarkable, save for one. They are called Klingons, and show a singular talent for violence, one that rivals our own Jem'Hadar. Left unchecked, these savage creatures could become dangerous enemies. While the Klingons are too willful to subjugate, their genetic material could produce viable cohorts to the Jem'Hadar, or their replacements. We have begun development of a new cadre species, designation Fek'Ihri, using demons from Klingon folklore for inspiration. As with Jem'Hadar, we have bound them to our service with the White. We will test them in combat on the Klingons themselves. Research report supplemental entry 8671.71, Dominion Reckoning. Somehow the Fek'Ihri have broken the hold of the White and turned on their rightful masters. Most of our research team were killed. Intelligence reports suggest a union between the Fek'Ihri and a Klingon warlord known as Mullah. Perhaps this will lead to a state of mutually assured destruction on Kronos. One can only hope.
Someone get this girl out of arts and crafts.
So it would seem. Only they lost control of them, despite the use of Ketracel White. Based on what we know about Fek'Ihri, it seems the price they paid for their freedom was insanity. They became the monsters they were based on.
Wouldn't that, if they were addicted to White though, wouldn't that mean that only like some... Well, no, I guess that would be passed down hereditarily. So all of the Fek'Ihri would be crazy then. Interesting.
Research report 9076.23. Final entry. I am weary. Soon I'll return to the Great Link, and I will be glad to be rid of this place. The borrowers have emerged again. We can barely control them this time. The Jem'Hadar were able to divert their onslaught at great cost. Rather than counterattack, they went through the wormhole to seek easier prey. Our agents in the other quadrants report that the burrow assault was a sweeping one, going as far as Kronos. Hopefully they'll devour every atom of that wretched planet. The burrowers will eventually return to dormancy. Strangely, it appears that some of their forces intend on remaining in the other quadrants. It seems they have a long-term goal. Galactic devastation.
So they unleashed a monster and they couldn't control it.
Yes, they knew the Hur'q problem was getting worse even then. Instead of preparing or seeking allies, they expanded the Dominion. And when the Hur'q re-emerged, they tried to deal with it on their own, and failed. Their arrogance may lead to the end of the Dominion. We need to get this data to the Alliance, all of it, even the damaged and corrupted files. There has to be information we can use in here.
No offense, Odo, but it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if the Dominion fell. I'm just saying, it wouldn't be a bad Tuesday.
I'm picking up something on my tricorder. There was a massive power spike on a lower deck, and now I'm reading a large number of systems cycling up. Something's happening down there.
Yay!
Agreed.
Action!
Take your team and Captain Kira down to investigate. I'll remain here and pull as much of the data as possible. We won't get another chance at this.
Okay. Okay, you take care, Odo. We'll be back. Where do I go? Down here? Oh, yeah, go towards the glowing door.
We must be close to the core. Hope we don't have to leave in a hurry. There's no way our ships can lock onto us down here with transporters. Tell me about it. Let's stay focused on the mission. Now that we're closer to the signal, I'm getting better readings on my tricorder. I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure everything that came online down here has some sort of medical purpose.
Medical?
I'm still uncertain about Odo. I need to be sure he's still not a part of all this.
I don't look at me. You were his lover.
The Odo I knew wouldn't have risked Bajor like that. This Odo seems arrogant and reckless, even dangerous.
Yeah, you know, the writing for Odo has been kind of different now that I think about it. It's been a while since I remember his show in the show. Oh! That's what you meant by medical. Okay. Oh, what lovely faces, all of them. How do I? Okay.
Well, that answers one question. These are medical stasis pods. Judging by what we heard upstairs, I think the occupants are Fek'Ihri.
I can confirm that.
It gets worse. I'm picking up life signs ahead. I'll bet some of the stasis pods down here have opened. From what we know about the Fek'Ihri, they probably won't be happy to see us.
You know,
Worf and Martok need to see this.
I mean, you know, they might just be popsicle Kiris now. They look like they've been frozen for a while. We can hope that. I mean, if not, we have guns. That's a good thing, too. Just saying. It's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, this is totally the... Yeah, this is totally the area from Temporal Ambassador. What are these things? They look like...
I'm picking up traces of Ketracel white in these tanks. The Dominion probably manufactured it here to keep the Fek'Ihri in line, and took it with them when they left the facility. So, we have a station full of angry Fek'Ihri with no way to pacify them.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, this is totally the... What the heck? Anyway, this is totally the
We've
map
got company,
from
and they don't look
Temporal
friendly.
Ambassador. Oh, hey! Like I said, this is why we bring guns. My head is on fire.
We're lucky there were only a few of them. I don't want to be around if all of these Fek'Ihri wake up. Let's see if we can find some way to...
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Thanks, Kira.
We're lucky there were only a few of them. I don't want to be around if all of these Fek'Ihri wake up.
Yeah, keep them from the opening. Okay, yeah, I got it. I'm liking this bit. Oh, hi. You spooked me there. You spooked me, you little booger. Okay. As I was gonna say, I'm liking this mission so far. It's much more story-based. Oh, boy. Hey there, I'll be right with you, ma'am. Wow. That's a lot of them. Okay. That's a lot of pods. Am I gonna have to fight all of them? Anyway, as I was saying, it's more story-based than anything, this mission, it seems. I don't mean that. We need an exit plan fast. You know, Kira, the door we left, it's right there. It's not locked. We can leave anytime. Just saying.
Odo to Kira, we're on our way to assist you.
Okay, don't sound too enthusiastic, Odo. We're just kind of struggling for our lives here. I mean, I'm not, but you know, the AI might be. Well, I mean, the Fek'Ihri are certainly trying to struggle for their lives. They are outmatched completely. They are outmatched at least 5 to 20,000. That's how math works. They always hide. They always hide. One of them always likes to hide. That's the smart one, though. He tried to hide.
Are you?
Oh, that's on fire. Yuraz.
I'll manage. Let's get out of here while we can.
I can't revive you, Yuraz. I'm not stupid. The Fek'Ihri have one ability that is potent, and it is that thing.
So is Hur'q, but I don't say it every 5 seconds.
Okay, you know what? Let's take out the big guy. I don't like the big guys. The big guys can actually do damage. Chieftains can actually do damage. You know, it's cool that we're fighting Fek'Ihri. You know, we haven't actually seen or done anything with the Fek'Ihri in a long time. So it's kind of nice that we get to see these guys again. Also kind of an interesting... Odo, you're on fire. Okay, you're not on fire anymore. That's cool. But, no, as I was saying, like, it's cool that we get to see the Fek'Ihri again, just because it's been so long.
I think we've worn out our welcome. Garrick informs me that a number of unidentified vessels are emerging from hidden bays.
Odo, come back! Odo, we're not done talking. Come back here. Oh, hey, Hur'q now. Okay, why not? Sure.
Looks like the Hur'q followed us down here.
No, I'm pretty sure you ran towards them, Odo.
I wonder what they want.
That's a big one. Oh, boy. Ow.
Keep moving. We're almost there.
Odo, look out!
Hold your fire. I think it's trying to communicate.
You might be right. Listen. Are you insane?
Hey, Wayoon. What you doing? You just killed the bug person. When he's nice. What are you doing?
I'm relieved to see you well. It's fortunate we arrived when we did. A moment later, and that creature would have attacked the Founder.
Odo wasn't in any danger, Wayoon. That Hur'q was peaceful. It was trying to communicate with us.
That's your opinion. Mine is that a Founder was in danger of being attacked by a member of an aggressive species. My duty was clear, as is my conscience. We're wasting time here, Captain. The station is on the verge of being overrun by the Hur'q. If you want to communicate with them some more, you're free to do so, but I recommend we leave immediately.
Gotta love Wayoon. Gotta love him. Everything about him. What? Drimonium gas. Okay.
Wait, that's a Hur'q lure.
Oh, oh.
What? Why would the Dominion put one of those here? Maybe Weyoun is tying up loose ends for the Founder.
Huh.
And risk the life of another Founder? Ridiculous!
I think the Founder's capable of anything, even killing one of her own.
Well, I mean, she did attack us earlier. Oh. Oh, they're attacking each other. Okay. Well, y'all have fun. You guys have fun. We're just gonna walk on through. Don't mind us. It's all cool. It's good. You guys have fun. Bye now.
Once we return to the upper levels, we will be able to beam up and leave this place. Are you ready to return?
Sure. I think all my bridge officers are in there fighting, but I mean, hey, that's fine. Screw them. We don't need them.
Glad you could join us. As you can see, the situation here has become rather combustible. The Hur'q I recognize, of course, but our other opponents remain a mystery. Some new type of Dominion attack craft, perhaps?
Boy, you don't get out much, do you, Garrick? No, they're Fek'Ihri.
Fek'Ihri? The monsters from stories that keep naughty Klingon children in line? I'm intrigued. Be sure to fill me in once we've managed to get out of the skirmish intact.
Sure.
I remember Mr. Worf mentioning the Fek'Ihri once. I'm beginning to see why they concerned him.
There's a lot of them. I love the Fek'Ihri dreadnoughts. Look at this thing. It's just, it's beautiful. I wish that was a player ship. That looks so freaking cool.
These Fek'Ihri ships are tough for ancient relics.
It's so gorgeous. I love that thing. I'm gonna destroy all of them right now. The Fek'Ihri ships have always been so cool looking. What I really like about them, you know, is that they're exactly what you would expect from the Fek'Ihri. Like, the Fek'Ihri are nothing but, you know, like the Lady Changeling or whatever said in the log, they're essentially just Klingon demons, you know? And so, what would a demon's ship look like? It wouldn't look like a spaceship necessarily, you know, to scare Klingons. Obviously, they're not demons, they're aliens, but my point being, they're gonna look like, you know, what you would see in, like, folklore and stuff. So they all look like boats. And I think that's just the coolest thing. Like, the Kar-5s over there, they look like a giant, like, jellyfish boat. And like the big one that I destroyed just a few moments ago, that one over there, the dukan'rex, it looks like a gigantic city, and that's just so cool.
Reading a massive Hur'q fleet dropping out of warp.
Oh wow, that's a lot of them.
Just as the Fek'Ihri are warping out.
Looks like the Fek'Ihri are pursuing the better part of valor. Can't say I blame them. There's a lot of Hur'q out there.
The Hur'q seem to be distracted. There's something about the station that's holding their attention. We might be able to take advantage of this.
Are you suggesting we attack? Well, it's true, we have the advantage, for now. I don't think we'll hold it for long once we start blowing them apart. We have what we came for. If the Hur'q want to gnaw on an asteroid while we make a hasty exit, I believe we should let them enjoy their meal in peace.
Very well, we'll deal with the Hur'q later. For now, let's get back so we can analyze the research data we found here. Whenever you're ready.
I will be ready in just a moment because I want to collect the loot that I got. Just give me a moment. I know it's over here. I saw two. I don't know where the second one was.
Time.
Okay,
We should leave.
Okay, fine, Dukan.
Very well, we'll...
Party pooper. Jeez. Okay, well, that everyone was doomed to repeat the next feature episode in Victory is Life. Boy, these are really good episodes. I like this. Okay, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.